A long time ago, it wasn't about for him. It ain't about legacy. It's about currency. And he did exactly what he wanted to do. Right. So you can't be mad at him for that, but I'm not gonna tell you that, oh, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, he the greatest fighter. No, I can't say that.
It gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro. As I've always said, it's hard to make money, but it's even harder to keep it.
You know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement. I'm pretty sure he took care of that. And now he's chilling. Now he's saying to himself, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition.
The boxing world is buzzing after reports said Netflix fined Floyd Mayweather Jr. $100 million. He allegedly broke a contract by calling his rematch with Manny Pacquiao an exhibition fight.
Money Mayweather, as the chatter says, is in dire straits financially. But something is off. Something's completely off because you got one person saying, this is a real fight. You got the promotion saying, this is a real fight. You got Floyd Mayweather saying, no, this is an exhibition. There's two things that are happening here. Either somebody messed up in paperwork or in communication or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys, or Floyd Mayweather is trying to scam Netflix. That is the only two things that...
Time Bradley suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may have used the advance payment he reportedly received from Netflix to clear old debts. Bradley also hinted that now that Mayweather has the money, he no longer appears focused on serious boxing competition.
Realities of the actual contract and why Mayweather's choosing to do what he's going to do what he's doing. I don't think Mayweather is afraid. I don't think he's afraid. No, I don't. Sorry, I don't. Come on. Barrios, he's not afraid of Pacquiao. Trust me, he's not. But the thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you could put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's free.
Oscar De La Hoya claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is returning to boxing because of financial pressure. He said many fighters have trouble managing their money and can lose their wealth over time. De La Hoya added that Mayweather now seems more focused on earning money from exhibition fights than preserving his boxing legacy and reputation.
He's crawled out of his rock. He needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can't spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking...
He called it now the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my...
Zab Judah, a former boxer and one of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s most notable rivals, suggested that Mayweather's comeback is largely a promotional move. He believes it is being used to generate excitement, attention, and hype for a major upcoming event.
Not playing around. And, maybe that got through the cracks. I don't know how. I wasn't there. I don't know his business.
but somehow he's saying it did. I mean, well, he didn't say that. I'm just saying I don't know how he didn't catch on that this is the real deal Holyfield.
You think it could be possibly a publicity stunt to give some type of push to the promotion? I mean, I don't know. Like when the announcement came out, I don't know if people really too ecstatic for it.
I mean, yeah, it's something that you would, you can use to your advantage to try to push the fight. It'll let people, it'll get ears and eyes on the fight for people that didn't know the fight was happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Because as a consumer looking in, you're like,
listen, man, I'm a fan of both guys, and I just want to watch it and see the fight happen. I mean, I'm a fan of boxing. I should say I'm a fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying?
Zab Judah argued that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is now focused more on entertainment, business opportunities, and earning money through high-profile exhibition fights.
Consumer looking in, we're like, yo, is he, like, what's the complaint? What's the problem here? Like, what are you scared of? Because is it your O? Is it your losing that O? Could be that it?
Of course. That's what it's all come down to. I mean, the O is like a 800 credit score. Globally, universally. You walk around with an 800 credit score with the O. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the O brings. It brings an 800 credit score for wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd he's done a great job with that. Great job. So of course he's gonna, show the roll on that O. I ain't mad at him. Smart guy. He understands. He ain't no fool.
According to boxing insiders, both sides initially signed contracts for an official fight. However, Floyd Mayweather Jr. later referred to it as an exhibition match, reportedly upsetting Manny Pacquiao's team and sparking potential legal concerns.
Mayweather threw some cold water on any excitement for the fight with Manny Pacquiao in September when last week he did an interview and said that it's not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight.
Max Kellerman suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be labeling his comeback as an exhibition fight rather than a professional bout to help protect his undefeated 50-0 record.
This up, Bernard Hopkins, I was calling his fights on HBO. He fought Tavares Cloud, good light heavyweight, beat him easy, right? And he was like 49, and his body still looked like Hopkins. Then he came back a year or so later, and he fights Joe Smith. His body didn't look the same. Hopkins had a Spartan training regimen. He doesn't put anything in his body. He's a temple. He eats right. He trains right.
He don't drink.
He doesn't. But his body looked, by the way, I'm 52. I can tell you, it looks different after a little bit. Even when you're trying to get in shape, just the muscles look a little different. And Joe Smith knocked him out of the ring and stopped him, right? Floyd, maybe, I'm just speculating, but maybe he says this because he gets in the gym and he's like, Floyd's what, 49 and change? He's almost 50. Maybe he's right up against that thing where it's like, man, my body's not responding the same way.
Right.
Max, they're grandpa.
They old.
Grandpa.
That looks like he got a little more than 10.
But what I'm saying,
He's a little younger. Pacquiao's a little younger.
When you a grandpa, you think you don't have to.
Roy Jones Jr. argued that Floyd Mayweather Jr. changed boxing's culture by showing fighters that making the most money could take priority over building a lasting legacy. Jones said, Mayweather proved that financial success can come before chasing greatness, winning titles, or taking risks in major fights. He believes this approach has reduced the sport's excitement, as many boxers now focus on protecting unbeaten records and pursuing lucrative exhibition bouts rather than taking part in meaningful, legacy-defining fights that help grow boxing and attract fans around the world.
The Mayweather concept. Because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting to the right time to fight Pacquiao, fighting the right people to fight at the right time, he monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport. Because not everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when two guys get hit, they gotta meet. No, wait. They was here 5 years ago. They should have met. You understand me? Because now we probably could have got 3.
Robert Garcia reacted to Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s announced return and the expected rematch with Manny Pacquiao by stressing the importance of fair financial compensation for both fighters. He said that beyond the excitement and worldwide attention surrounding the event, Mayweather and Pacquiao deserve pay that truly reflects their legacy, status, and the overall scale of the fight. Garcia explained that when two boxing legends return to the ring, the event becomes more than just a match, turning into a major cultural and business moment in boxing history. He also pointed out that while fans focus on the entertainment, promotion, and rivalry, equal importance should be placed on ensuring both fighters are treated fairly from a financial perspective. In his view, proper compensation is a sign of respect for everything they have contributed to the sport, and fairness should remain a key part of any major boxing event involving legends of this level.
The Tyson Jake Paul fight. This will do like 150, 200 million. No, it's not pay-per-view.
Yeah. Netflix, would do good.
200 million people, 150.
Good. Good thing Netflix is getting involved, man. It's bringing up a lot of money for the guy.
Yeah.
And Mayweather Pacquiao, they're gonna make a couple $100 million each.
I think so.
Good for them.
As they should.
Good for them.
But you knew, you told me today, even without knowing, you knew it was coming.
Both having an exhibition, yeah. That's the way it looked like. So that was done? September 19th?
September 19th?
September, the Mexican Independence Day weekend?
Yeah, in the Sphere, nonetheless. That's that round thing.
But isn't Canelo fighting on that day?
No, he's fighting in Saudi on the 12th.
For Mexico versus, that's right.
So this is a week after.
In the Sphere?
Yeah.
That's big time.
Yeah, it's very few seats in there.
Yeah, that's big.
The game will break records. I'm sure it's going to be major.
Yeah, because I heard that's just special, like only like special events and special concerts.
Analysts and boxing insiders believe Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s recent return to boxing may be linked to growing financial issues reported over the past few years. Reports of unpaid taxes, legal disputes, and multiple lawsuits have fueled speculation that, despite earning over $1 billion in his career, his post-retirement finances may not be as secure as many once thought. Because of this, some observers suggest his comeback and willingness to risk his perfect record may be driven by financial pressure rather than legacy or entertainment, noting that a fighter with nothing left to prove would normally avoid risking an undefeated record without strong financial motivation.
Got more money than me? Yeah. But he also spends a lot more money than me, which is why I thought him coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao, it made dollars, so sure, it makes sense. But for him to put his pro record on the line means this is really bad for Floyd. Well, turns out it could be as bad as we thought or potentially worse, because Floyd Mayweather came out, 5 days ago now. I'm a little bit late to this story, but I wanted to make sure I had all the information. He came out 5 days ago and said that this fight isn't a pro fight. Even though it's announced that way, Netflix, the whole thing, all the promotion being pro-fight, it has not apparently been that to Floyd Mayweather, and this is what he had to say about it.
The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about, so we don't know if it's 100% going to be there, and this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it again, and hopefully...
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has come under renewed attention due to reports about his ongoing $340 million lawsuit against Showtime networks and former executives. He claims that fighter earnings were mishandled during his career. In the lawsuit, Mayweather alleges that a large amount of money he earned was improperly routed through financial channels controlled by former advisors and related parties, leaving him short of hundreds of millions he believes he is owed. The filing also states that revenue from some of his biggest fights, including bouts with Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, was allegedly directed into accounts managed by intermediaries instead of being fully paid to him directly, leading to accusations of financial misconduct and breach of fiduciary duty.
And Steven Espinoza, the former head of Showtime Sports, for hundreds of millions of dollars that he claims are unaccounted for. let's go ahead and break it down and give you all the details about what's going on. What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas here for Fight Up TV. And you know Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now, Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about the lawsuits. On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million.
Meanwhile, recent claims from Logan Paul have added further controversy surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr. Their exhibition fight became one of the most talked about crossover events in boxing history, drawing massive global attention and reportedly generating over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Even without an official winner or competitive stakes, the event was considered a major financial success. However, Logan Paul later claimed he is still owed $1.5 million from the fight, alleging that Mayweather's side entered a pre-sale agreement with an overseas company that was not fully included in his payment calculations. According to Paul, his contract entitled him to a percentage of that deal, but he says he never received the full amount he believes he was promised.